So I showed up to the practice facility early today, and that joke doesn't make any sense because this isn't real, but whatever. And I noticed that Joel Embiid was already there, getting some inside shots up, which is good because that probably means he's heard my criticisms of him, which is the dude just can't finish if there's anyone within 5 feet of him and he's inside the paint. Which, you know, given that he's a center and one who I'm going to have to rely on to score, it might be in his best interest to learn how to be good from that area. So it's good to know that he was getting shots up from there. And we're actually going to see in this gameplay coming up that Embiid, I definitely give him the opportunity to contribute, especially in a big moment. We're going to see how it is, although he did just brick it off the side of the backboard, so there you go. In other news, we're way too frickin' good. Look at the simulator. It loves us right now, for Christ's sake. I mean, that's just a crap trade offer that I'm not going to accept, but we're in the middle of the Eastern Conference, which, by the way, makes no sense because the Cavs are the 8th seed and LeBron is still there. Now, the Western Conference actually looks like how it would in real life if you fast-forwarded a full season, or maybe it doesn't because the Pelicans are decent, I don't know. Brandon Ingram is number 3 in Rookie of the Year voting. Hopefully we can get him to number 1, and you're going to see in this gameplay coming up, there's a decent chance that this one's going to help him out. But also, our newbie Rodney Hood, he's been doing good for us so far, but I feel like he could have scored more in the first gameplay we had with him. He did well in the simulator too, but you're going to see that he has quite a contribution as well for us. In this game against the Trailblazers, a few storylines, okay? Can Joel Embiid really play? Because the dude's on the hot seat. In the meantime, we got Mo Harkless on Raul Neto, and that's a mismatch, as you can probably imagine. Although Neto has been pretty decent for us when it comes to finishing from outside, Seth Curry finds himself with just enough space, and Seth is being a real shooter for us. It's a good thing that we gave up basically nothing to get him. Although we gave up like 2 seconds, but they don't matter in 2K anyway. Jeremy Grant on Damian Lillard, some decent defense. That's good. As, he was awesome for us in the last game and the defense he played on Paul George. And look at this one here with Jeremy. He's a real defensive stopper for us, man. We got to give him some more time. And, well, if you thought you were ever going to see Raul Neto finish a layup in this series, it's safe to say that that is still confirmed as to now. That dude is never going to shoot anything close to what he just shot again, so enjoy watching it if you enjoy watching Raul Neto. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, but Nerlens Noel found himself free under the basket for a pick and roll. And at halftime, 2-point game, us in Portland. Weirdly enough, 2 of the better teams in the NBA, which I didn't think I would be saying for at least another decade. Joel, can you finish under the basket for me, please? What the hell was that? It was not the attempt that I wanted to see, nor the result, and I don't know how the hell that shot went in by that dude, because I think I had 2 guys on him, but you know what? Sometimes 2K is just like, we're going to make this shot. So then I started rolling with Joel Embiid, funny enough, in the pick and roll. That was not on purpose, that joke. That went a little better. He finds himself on Gerald Henderson here. He still can't finish. All right, look it. Finishing at the rim for Joel Embiid is a real thing at this point, and it's something we're going to have to address. However, I started to say, let's just get him in the pick and roll and do nothing else. A pick and pop right there, that's really effective. Having a center who can do that, that really opens up his options. I had to fast forward a bit because there's a lot that happens in the last bit of this game. Rolling with Brandon Ingram at power forward, which we have done in the past, and you'll see that Portland, Terry Stotts really doesn't do anything to adjust. He still has Myers Leonard on him. In real life, Terry Stotts is a very good coach, so I'm sure he would have an adjustment. But here, he doesn't know what the hell to do. I don't know what the hell to do to defend Damian Lillard. You see that spin move? My goodness. Sometimes I have a moment when defending a guy like Lillard in 2K, and I'm like, how the hell am I supposed to defend that? But they don't have any way to defend Ingram either. He wasn't having the best game, but given that he's a rookie, I can excuse it a little bit. But you'll see that finish from Okafor. He was looking like Embiid on that one. Should have made it, didn't. I screwed up horribly on defense there. If you want to rewind a little bit, you can see me not knowing what to do with TJ McConnell, who's having a Rajon Rondo-esque game at the moment with the assists, but lack of points. Anyway, Rodney Hood, I said you were going to do more stuff for us, and you haven't really done much yet. Okay, that's good. Tied the game up, I like it. Rodney doing a good job being our legitimate starting shooting guard. And then, with about 4 seconds left in Portland with a chance to win the game, you can probably tell from my demeanor and the timestamp on the video, we're going to overtime. And I'm going to stick with the Brandon Ingram small lineup. Already down 2, so I don't like this, but then they just don't defend him. You gotta have somebody on Ingram, man. That dude is gonna be scoring a whole hell of a lot of points for us for a long time. Well, until I win a championship and then this series will end, because that's how I always do it. Jeremy Grant, I was not able to play defense with him on that one. Lillard's good, man, and Grant can play defense, but, he's not Kawhi Leonard levels of defense either. We didn't play much D on that one, but luckily Plumlee just missed the shot. I don't know if he's ever hit a jumper in real life. Rodney Hood, on the other hand, he has hit more than a few jumpers for us that have already been pretty big. And now with a tie game, even though we were just up 1, don't worry about it, just ignore the editing. You can probably tell once again that we're going to a second overtime. This is ridiculous. I play these things at like 2 in the morning. I want to go to bed, man. And apparently the team is pretty tired as well because, Lillard just kind of walked in there. Couldn't defend him, man. Just could not defend that dude whatsoever. Hopefully Jeremy Grant's jumper just keeps on improving so I can have him out there in these type of situations. Embiid, you got an opportunity. Not bad. I actually took Okafor out of the game because of our lack of defense, which is still a real thing with him. He also wasn't killing Portland this time, but, the lack of defense from Okafor is a real thing, which is why I needed to put Embiid in there. Notice Nerlens Noel's not in the game at all. Might have been a mistake on my part. The fact that Lillard was left wide open there is frustrating. But the Joel Embiid pick and roll, it's pretty damn real. Because he just dunked on CJ McCollum's life. 2-point game now, so we got to play the foul game, or I can try to steal this thing. And, well, that doesn't go over well. CJ, can you miss some free throws for me, please? Actually, it's Damian Lillard because we had to foul him again, but I edited that part out. Look at this weird as hell play that I just improv'd. Okay, this doesn't make any damn sense, but it was the best result we possibly could have got. A quick 2 turned into a 3-point play. Embiid finishes well at the rim, and his point total is pretty damn high in this one. He's got 26 with that one. Joel might be, he's not as much on the hot seat now. But after those fouls, we get Rodney Hood wide open. He hit a lot of big shots for us late, but he couldn't hit that one. We go down to Portland, but I feel good about, Embiid. I also really like the Brandon Ingram small ball 4 lineup, so maybe we don't have to trade him after all, although we're still going to end up trading somebody, so just ignore what I'm saying right now.